Welcome to Not My Cup of Tea, the podcast where we take the piss out of everything, from the weird corners of the internet to our own daily disasters. I'm Judah, and this is Eli. Grab a cuppa, and let's dive in. Before I say anything else, I probably should actually add that I'm actually joined by Harry Potter today, not Eli. I don't know where Eli went, actually.
I don't think... okay, well, I didn't think it was Harry Potter until I turned my camera on and I saw myself on the Discord. And then I'm like, actually, maybe it does look a little bit like Harry Potter when I wear these glasses. So...
It is. We've got Harry Potter in the studio today. It's me and Harry Potter now. Today,
what does he say?
guys.
What's his most famous line?
I make magic. I don't know.
I don't think he says I make magic.
I don't know. Like I've not seen it in ages. Harry Potter. So, to be honest, I do like the look. I mean, it's quite different from what we've usually seen. You've gone for the glasses. Now, do you actually need to wear glasses a lot? Or
sometimes, yeah. Not often. But no.
Right.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. Sometimes, but today you had to wear them so you can see how handsome
felt like
I
it. I
look.
don't know. It just felt like makes it a bit easier, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I do like it. I think he is very stylish, but it's a good Harry Potter look, I must say.
It's different, yeah. But we'll
Anyway,
see if I can get used to wearing them more often.
Well, yeah. Is it just a thing, like, with people wearing circular glasses that are white? Everyone calls me Harry Potter it's as well. But now I feel like I can now attest to that. I now know the real Harry Potter, so no one can call me Harry Potter.
I think because your frame is you've got a really nice frame on yours. This one's very thin. So
to be honest, that's all right. My frame's a bit weird.
Harry Potter. Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Anyway, how are you doing, Eli? This is the second episode of Not My Cup of Tea.
The second, yeah.
The second. I hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. That was very fun to record and a lot to edit. It was 2 hours, wasn't it? It was a long time.
It was a 3-hour recording. I had to edit it down to still to like 2 hours 40 minutes, whatever it was. So, yeah.
It was
long,
nuts.
But fun.
Very long. I think it was just because I was telling everyone my travels, my tales of Thailand.
An hour of the recording was Thailand, so
exactly. So don't worry, guys. It's not going to be that long this time. It's not going to be.
Not again, no.
Definitely for you as the editor, we don't want 3 hours long. But anyway, Eli, how have you been in the past 2 weeks since we last recorded? How are the roofers? You got to tell me how the roofers are getting on as well.
The roofers are fine. Roofers are done. We've complained to management that we had some issues. Issues are done. Roofers are fine.
Roofers are fine.
That's all in the past now. All good.
Good. No more trouble with the roofers.
No more trouble with the roofers. No.
Nice. Well, you know what? I've just had the most annoying universal problem ever. Right. Cut myself shaving. In the worst possible place. I look like I've got a bloody STD. For the people watching, I've got this massive, like, not massive, but it's like a spot. It's a cut on my lower lip. And I've had 3 remarks from 3 individuals this week saying, "What have you been doing, son? Like, where's the why are you so unlucky to have an STD?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? Stop it. Just because I've got a spot on my lip doesn't mean I've got an STD." What do you think, Eli? Do I look like I've been rabid with a dangerous disease?
You look fine, yeah. Honestly, I could barely notice it, honestly, until you pointed it out. So, yeah. Absolutely fine.
Hate it, mate. I hate getting
it
cut on the lip.
It could be much worse. Well,
exactly.
Say that way, you know.
Yeah. It could be much worse. I could be actually having an STD.
I mean, like the shaving cut could be worse. Usually when I cut myself, it's like on my cheek or on my neck, and it's like massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't normally cut myself when shaving, which is weird because I properly go to the skin like twice. I hate facial hair. But it's happened. It's really, really unlucky. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling about stupid shit. Eli, tell me, how has your week been? Apart from sorting the roofers out, which is done and dusted. You have a big announcement to make, haven't you?
I do. I have a few things to mention. So
you do?
Yesterday, went on a lovely date night with my girlfriend. Saw a movie. It's called Good Fortune. It's about... It's got Keanu Reeves and Seth Rogen.
How do I not know about this?
It's a comedy. It's quite nice, actually. I'd actually say it's probably like 8 out of 10, you know. Like, nothing mind-blowing, but very funny and entertaining. So, Keanu Reeves is this angel who takes care of people when they're texting and driving.
Yeah.
Puts his hand on the shoulder, stops them from dying.
Okay.
But he wants to do more with his powers. And so he interferes with the life of a poor man and makes the poor man rich. But in reverse, he makes the rich man poor. So he makes a big mess. He then loses his powers because he interfered, and then it's just three of them trying to figure out life, and they kind of learn, like the rich man learns how it is to be a poor man. The poor man realizes money isn't happiness. So
that's an interesting plot.
It's got a very good message behind it, but mainly it's a comedy, feel good.
It's a comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, anything with funny. Keanu Reeves in has got my attention immediately. I mean,
yeah.
John Wick. That's how I started to know him, through John Wick. You know what I mean? So
I knew him from The Matrix, but
that as well.
The bus driver thing as well, but and Cyberpunk. He is Johnny Silverhand in the video game. So I love everything he's been in. Obviously, he's brilliant.
I've not seen I've not seen it advertised either, which is really odd. Is it like
I only saw it advertised on TikTok. For some reason, I got like 50 TikTok ads of this film, and that's what made me go, "Oh, new Keanu Reeves film. I should watch it." That's the only reason I saw it. I haven't seen it on TV. I haven't seen it on like bus adverts. Nothing. Just TikTok. So it's
maybe that's why I've not heard of it, because I don't go on TikTok that much, to be honest. I think I've mentioned this in the last episode. I'm a bit more. I'm turning into a bit of an old man where I just don't like to go on TikTok because it's just doom scrolling for hours. You get TikTok out and you're like, oh, let's just one more reel, and you end up being on it for hours. It's just a waste of time because you don't remember anything that you watch or consume on there. It's just like you forget it the next day. So it's just like, well, I don't really use TikTok, but it's a good thing that you've obviously gone to watch Keanu Reeves helping.
Yeah, it was good fun. It was very nice.
If I could, that does sound quite nice. I mean, I might have to check it out if it's good. But the last time I went to a cinema was actually, you know what? I think I've been this year. I went to see How to Train Your Dragon with some mates of mine. I also went to see Lilo and Stitch with my girlfriend, which I was really. Did you see Lilo and Stitch, the remake?
I didn't know they made a remake.
No,
also, I made a video. I made a video taking the piss of it. Quite a while ago, but
you did.
I didn't know that was legit. I thought it was a meme.
No, Lilo and Stitch, the action that was released. It was all over the place. I didn't hear about your film. You didn't hear about mine. Anyway, for a lot of people probably already know. It's if you search it up, you'll see it was released in May of this year, 2025. The live action of Lilo and Stitch. Now it was everything else was perfect. They got everything on par. It was amazing. But I give the film a fucking 5, mate. I didn't like it. Do you know why?
Okay.
Now, have you seen Lilo and Stitch?
I've seen the original. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They got rid of Captain Gantu. You know, the big brown shark guy? He's like one of the main characters. He's one of the main antagonists that works with the alien woman. The big brown... Come on.
Okay.
He's a big brown shark guy called Captain Gantu.
To be fair, I don't remember too much. I remember the alien woman. I remember...
Yeah, her second in command.
Lilo and Stitch and then the big sister.
Yeah.
That's what I really remember, though.
Again, I'm not saying that I'm a massive fan. I'm not like, oh, Disney, yeah! I don't like watch it. I've not seen it in ages. But I was like, it's going to be heartwarming to go and watch this remake. But anyone who's watched Lilo and Stitch would know. I mean, I'm a bit shocked that you don't. But there's this big brown shark guy. There's this big brown shark. How can you miss him? He's massive. He's big and he's brown and he's cool.
He's massive. He's big and he's brown. That doesn't really help me understand who it is.
It does sound like I'm describing the massive shit I took this morning, but it isn't. It really isn't. It is describing this big character called Captain Gantu, right? And he's one of the main antagonists, and I can't believe you've forgotten about him. I'm still upset with you for that. He's amazing, and they destroyed his character. He wasn't in the film. He wasn't in the entire film, and he was so important in the story. And he was in the opening scene, and I was like, look, I was in the only reason, right? I said to my girlfriend, let's go and watch it, is because I wanted to see Captain Gantu on the big screen. I wanted to see this guy, this big, cool shark alien man, right? And he wasn't there. I was waiting for the entire film, and they cut his storyline out, and I was mad. And my girlfriend was like, oh, it's such a nice film. I was like, no. I've wasted my time. I've wasted my money. They didn't put Mr. Captain Gantu in. I was throwing a tantrum, right?
Your
Now
obsession is unhealthy, but alright.
yeah, but they missed out on a character. I was like, okay, well, why is that the case? I'm gonna do some research. So I googled it up. Why did they, and it was actually I wasn't the only one complaining, right? There was a whole community of people on Reddit saying, yeah, where was he? It turns out the director decided to cut him out the film due to children being scared of him. They didn't want to scare children because he was a big scary guy. That's ridiculous, man. If you're going to make a remake of a Disney film, don't cut out a character because that's the original.
Like all of the Disney remakes have not been faithful to the original movies.
Oh, yeah.
I'm yet to see a remake that has been faithful with Disney. So
The Lion King was pretty faithful, I think. The Lion King was
There's
very
been
good.
like 3 remakes of The Lion King.
No,
live action
the
ones
one main Lion King made by Disney, the remake.
There's been multiple
3.
Disney remakes. There have. Even when I was a kid, there was a live action of Lion King. There was a live action of The Jungle Book.
The biggest one. 2019 one.
I don't know.
No, it's very
I haven't
good.
seen it.
That's one. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, my little rant over. I'm glad you enjoyed your
Thank you.
trip to the cinema. But while you've been gallivanting around the cinema, having fun and stuffing your face with popcorn, I've been going to the gym. Eat that, son.
Okay. Oh, sorry, right. Sorry, all right, go on.
Wait, what? You've been going to the... Okay, fair play. I've been going to the gym. Let me let that word sink in. I've been going to the gym for about a month now and a half, right? I've been going every week, and I'm doing bodybuilding. No, I'm not doing cardio. I'm doing a bit of cardio, but I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm trying to gain weight. Because anyone that knows
Always
me...
train cardio, though, because that's your endurance.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing cardio. I'm doing things like... Well, my cardio is like doing the bench press and the leg press, working on my hips and doing a bit of jogging on the spot. That's about it. That's my cardio. Because I'm not trying to lose weight. If you go jogging for a bit, you're going to lose weight. That's just the whole point. I have got an extremely high metabolism. And I just... Yeah, and I'm so skinny. It's ridiculous. I'm fed up of being a stick insect. So I'm like, right, let's put on some muscle mass. So I've been eating a lot lately, and I've been doing bodybuilding, which is... I've got to say, Eli, since I've started working out, I really enjoy it. It feels really good. I don't know. It just feels good to work out. You feel really healthy afterwards. Like you just feel like your muscles have had that push you need. And seeing the progress, tiny step by step, but seeing the progress can really make you feel better about your body as well. I don't know. How long have you been going to the gym for then?
About 9 months. Yeah.
Oh, nice. What do you do? Just like treadmill shit, like a woman, or do you do
I don't
bodybuilding?
do treadmill. No, I don't do the treadmill.
Okay,
no.
good. Okay. I was imagining.
Although saying that behind that curtain there is a treadmill.
Oh right.
But it's not mine. But there is a treadmill.
You don't need to do the treadmill. There's no need.
Well, I think if I want to go jogging, just go jogging.
Actually, talking of jogging, I actually discovered something. Jogging is unhealthy. Now let me counteract that, right?
All right, back yourself up. Go on.
I will. Right. So, I discovered something by going to the gym and speaking to certain people. You know when people jog on the pavement, right? They're trainers, got their trainers on, they're jogging on the pavement.
Yeah.
They're actually forcing their feet against the ground quite hard against pavement. Like hard, solid pavement.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's unhealthy to jog on pavement.
But
I
here's
jog cross country.
There we go. Yep.
It
It's healthy to... That's right. It's what you should do instead is jog on the grass. Now, when I say this, it's because there's a member of the gym, and she's actually going to get one of her hips removed. Because over time, from jogging... no, I don't know, something like that. Well, replace.
Yes,
I'm so sorry. You can't live without a hip. Get your hip replaced. And the reason being is because over time something's happened because she was jogging every day on pavement, and I've looked into it, and it's a genuine issue. People are getting serious leg issues because their bones are being broken, fractured over time because they've been hitting the pavement. So a little notice to say, if you're going jogging on the pavement, stop. Go to the local park and jog on the grass.
Stop or buy professional and pediatric jogging shoes made to keep your ankles, knees, hips safe.
That thing. You can buy pediatric.
Well, there's like marathon runners, professionals. They do it for a living and they have no issues. Obviously they train plenty, but they all wear like certain types of shoes that are made to cushion your step. It's about the way the energy pushes into the fibers. I haven't been working at a shoe shop in a long time, so I don't know all of it. But I remember we had a whole lecture on this
Yeah.
Just try and sell them better. But yeah, there are professional jogging shoes and
All
running
right.
shoes too, and obviously the professionals have these to keep them in better shape.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I do
I'm
understand
learning.
there's a
I'm
lot
learning.
of casual joggers who
Mm.
will just buy a random pair of Nike
Yeah.
trainers and just go for a jog. It's not good for you. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, I don't blame. I mean, I don't
Do it in a
blame you because
park
no
or
one
do it in
talks
the
about it.
woods. You know.
Because
Yeah.
everyone does it. Everyone's on the
Mm.
street going for a jog, and I think I tried it a couple of times, and I did notice this feels a bit wrong. Like my feet are hitting the pavement so hard. Surely there's some sort of danger to doing this, but
Yeah.
it is genuinely an issue. So if you're jogging on the pavement, continue to jog, but don't jog on the pavement. I think it actually is quite detrimental to your future health.
It'll have long-term
Um,
effects on you. Yeah.
that's right.
If you do it too much.
I'm glad you understand as well because it is, I think, an
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah. You made a good point.
Yeah. Anyway, apart from going to the gym and stuff, I am preparing Eli for 1 month in Thailand. 1 month. I've been there
A
for
whole
2 weeks.
month. Yeah.
I'm going to be there for a whole month. I'm flying back on the 1st of November, and I'm flying back on the 2nd of December. So I'm there for a whole month. And Eli, I've had a very unhealthy obsession lately with plane crashes. Now, that does sound a bit. That sounds a bit wrong. Like, what do you mean? You're watching people die for entertainment? No, I'm not. Okay, I've just been like sort of like true crime, I guess. I've been sort of fascinated by watching how aviation goes wrong sometimes. I've been watching this guy on
Wouldn't that
YouTube.
just scare you?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. It's
Okay.
really. I don't understand. I've been binge watching this guy on YouTube called Green Dot Aviation, and he does a
You
marvelous.
should just stream on that as well. Yeah.
I did a stream on it as well. He really like breaks down some of the most tragic plane crashes or close calls that have happened in history of aviation, and I've just noticed like I've probably watched in the space of like this past 2 months probably over 90 of these aviation disasters. I'm being serious. I've just binge watching them every night, loads of them, and I've just realised something. Like I'm actually scared shitless to go on my flight. And I'm now thinking of everything that's going to go wrong. Like I'm going to be looking at the engine, but it's going to blow. This plane's going to go down.
But, what do you want to say? You're making your own situation worse. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
good.
like not particularly afraid of flying, but if I'm on a plane and I see the wings like flapping a bit too much, of course I'm thinking, oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Like, and I'm not even afraid of it.
And I'm in the air for 12 hours,
into your head. 12 hours, yeah.
I'm getting a bit scared. And British
Yeah,
Airways.
Next time you come back from Thailand, you'll tell us a story of like, oh, I went around to every single crew member. I asked them, is this engine meant to be making this noise? You're going to be panicking everyone,
but
whispering to your neighbour, be like, I think we're going to die. We're going to die. Like, come on.
I'm definitely going to do that. And the person that's sitting next to me, I'm just going to be like, you know what? We're going to die. What? What do you mean? I know this. I've researched.
You should very much stop researching.
I should. I have had to stop because I've noticed it's actually getting me a bit paranoid, and I've been subconsciously living it up a bit in the past few weeks running up to my flight. I've been living my best life. I've been doing the things I want to do before I die. And this sounds really morbid. No, I'm being serious. I've met my friends all for the last time. I'm doing this podcast.
Last time. Come on.
This may be the last time. What if my plane crashes? You've got to take that into consideration.
But the chances are so slim.
Yeah, but that's what they say. I bet that's what they all said on the planes that did crash. How about that? They were like, yeah, the chances are so slim and the plane crashed. Like,
chances are slim. They're not zero, but they're slim. Yeah.
Exactly. They're not zero, mate. You know what I mean? I've got to be prepared. Yeah. Anyway, I'm being a bit morbid, but I'm currently a tiny bit worried. But I should stop because I mean, realistically, all jokes aside, I've got to think about the millions of flights that take off every week,
every day,
and they're fine. Really? So yeah. No, I am being a bit over the top, but I have decided to stop watching aviation disasters because it's not
good. Maybe watch feats of engineering, great aviation achievements.
That's boring though, isn't it? The plane took off and landed.
No, like, oh, this plane, they tried a new engine. I fucking know. And it worked.
It's just not exciting anymore, is it?
You say you like aviation. If you like aviation, you should like
I do like aviation, but like, it's just, I don't know, like, some aspects of aviation is interesting when it comes to like watching how planes are made, how they fly and stuff. Yeah, I do. I'm a bit of a nerd in that aspect, but like, I don't I purposefully, for some reason, don't watch the successful flights. There's something about watching the excitement. Or there's not exciting. Like I sound really like I'm enjoying it, but no, it's just like true crimes. It's just like,
Yeah, sure.
oh
Okay.
dear, you know, like yeah. I don't know. I'm not going to dig myself a deep hole here, but
Okay.
anyway, Eli, what else have you got to talk about in our little segment here? I think you mentioned something quite big for me.
Yeah, yeah. So obviously I haven't uploaded on my channel in like a year and a half, maybe a year. I don't know.
You gave up on YouTube. How dare you? After
I've just been
500,000
busy.
subs.
I've been busy.
I'm joking. It's
But
fine. We'll let you
no,
off.
I'm looking to come back. I'm looking to rebrand, in the sense that I want to change the name of my channel. Right now it is AITA, my name. I'm not changing my name. I'm just changing my channel name. I'm not going to say what it is yet because it's still not 100%.
Yeah. I know.
But I want to change the name.
I know the information.
You know the secrets. Yeah.
I know.
I want to change the name to something more brandable, something that's more recognizable. And then, my girlfriend's helping me design a logo. If that goes well, brilliant. I'll have a logo, new
customized,
everything, and it will, I think, attract more viewers for the channel in general.
Yeah.
And then also have a new style of content. I want to do higher quality. I want to make actual videos to go with the audio. So like those music visualizers where it's like a bar and it's got the sound waves going up and down, and I want to make one of those for my videos. So if you click on a music video, you're not just staring at a PNG, you're staring at actually something
a bit more
entertaining
nicer
on screen.
A bit more easier to watch. Yeah,
it might keep the retention up. Of course, it's a music channel, so I'm not making music videos for my video game covers, but still, I think it'll be a good change, and hopefully it will bring in more viewers, more subs, everything that I need to get myself motivated again to continue with music, continue with YouTube, continue with all of that. The only issue I might face is because my channel is an official artist channel, means it's paired to my music distributor, because I've released official music.
It's connected to your name, yeah.
I'm a fully licensed musician, officially. So I have to see if I can actually change the name behind my songs I've already released. If I can't, I have to take those songs down and then make new music under this new name so that I can again pair it with my YouTube channel.
Yeah,
I mean, the issue is I might lose my verification on YouTube for a few weeks while I redo it, which isn't great, but hopefully it won't affect my viewership too badly.
I think it's good you're doing it now, because to be honest, when you started YouTube, didn't you? You were quite young at the time. You just decided to obviously put your name, which isn't bad in its sense, but and obviously your logo is just a treble clef. There's nothing customized.
Yeah, my channel is the most. I understand why I don't get so many clicks on the channel. I get clicks on the videos, but not clicks on the channel. I noticed that more. Because my channel doesn't look interesting. It's just my name and then a treble clef.
Yeah.
I think it's the basic default thing you can have for a music channel. So I want something unique. I want something that people can look at it and go, oh, that's a video game music channel. That's interesting. That's what I want to listen to. And they click on it. And if they want to listen to it, obviously. They don't have to. But if they want to, then,
Exactly. I mean, I've always encouraged you to continue doing your music channel because I thought you've always got a really good skill in music, and again, we're both small content creators, and so we want to support each other, and we are not giving up. But honestly, no, I said to you on the phone, no, don't say I'm not going to give up, son. You can give up if you want.
But I don't want to. That's the thing. I do love it. I enjoy it. I don't want to give up. But I'm
glad you've had this
it's been hard to be motivated last year. I'll make a video as well, explaining what I've been up to.
That's a good idea.
Disappeared for a year.
We are all like that, though. Look at me. I disappeared from the face of the planet of YouTube for 7 whole months. It happens. We sometimes need that break because we're busy. But the thing is, I think that you're going in a good direction because when you have that customization there that's made it more of your own, I guess, that kind of gives you motivation to do it more because you're like, oh, this is me. This is now exciting. Like when you start to create that logo and you rebrand, hopefully, you'll be like, it will motivate you for a new sense of direction. I did that recently. Fairly simple. Funny enough, in my YouTube days, you would know, I've rebranded once, and this podcast has rebranded once as well now, which is
true.
We are. You mentioned the whole. I used to be called Jude the Dude. Sorry, I was going to say, and then I rebranded to Judissimo. But the thing is, as I was going to say, the whole license thing of you changing your name and the music is still tied to your old name. I think it is doable, but it's just going to take a bit of time because this podcast is still, it's finally starting to recognise it now. If you typed in "Not My Cup of Tea" last week instead of JR's Gaming Podcast, it wouldn't really come up. But now I've done some tests, it does come up now. It pushes it, and even Google.
Yeah, it takes time to. I understand. That's why I want to do I want to make the video saying the channel's changing, explain where I've been, and then get the changes going. And wait a few weeks before I release my first video.
That's right.
Under this new name, because
otherwise
the viewership on that video will be awful because no one will know.
Yeah, you want to do an
introduction. YouTube won't push it while you're changing. You have to wait until it's changed.
That's right. That's right. I feel like it's going to be a very good idea, for you to do that. Are you going to be showing more of your lovely Harry Potter styled face in these videos as well?
No, not often. No, for the update video, of course. Yeah. Speaking,
you should show off your spanking new mic.
But it's a music channel, so
yeah. Well, anyway,
show myself for music.
Yeah, but we all love a bit of Eli sometimes,
Well, that's what the podcast is for.
Oh yeah, it's true. You could promote our podcast, couldn't you? If you want to hear more about the personal life, listen to the Not My Cup of Tea show. But anyway, let's divert on to the other subject you were going to tell me about. Let's see if the viewers on video have pointed out, or do you hear the difference? Eli has a new mic, and he's been very excited to tell all of you about it because he loves audio. He loves microphones.
I am an audio file, I think it's called.
You're an audio file.
No, trust me, it's an actual word. Trust me.
No. It's not the whole thing. The weird thing. It's just you're an audio file. That just sounds so basic.
It sounds gross, but it is a word. It is normal. Trust me. Anyway,
I'm going to download you as a PDF then, mate. You're an audio file.
No, not file like FILE, like PHILE.
It sounds like audio file though. Like you're an audio file.
I know.
Okay, sorry. My joke.
I'm pretty sure it's a term. But anyway, no.
Okay, audio.
Yeah, I got a new microphone. Hopefully, everyone can hear it. Hopefully it's crystal clear. I have been testing it over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Obviously upgrading from the USB microphone that I had before because that was rubbish. So hopefully now I am on par, or dare I say, better.
No.
Than Julie's quality. We'll see.
You're not. I'm still better than you.
But you've got the OBS filters. I don't have any filters. All I have is a gain amplifier plugged into the microphone.
This is my lovely mic. You see this, guys?
Oh yeah.
This is what it looks like. It's the Mantis GTX. It's not. It really isn't that great. I know I'm making.
But the OBS filters make it pretty good, honestly. This one is a Shure SM58, I believe, which is a standard microphone for most.
It's the one they use for singing and stuff. Like it literally looks like the normal, the one you use in bands and shit.
It's the industry standard. It was £100. But I got that. Got a little mic arm set up as well.
He's invested.
I already had an audio interface, luckily, so I can just plug it through that. Made it all working. I used the Evo 4 from Audient, in case you're wondering.
The Evo 4. Bloody hell.
What I had it.
I'm an audiophile. I'm an audio.
For anyone who's interested in the mic and the audio interface that I use to get this sound, if you like this sound, then that's what I use.
It is nice.
I'll still play around with it, episode to episode, trying to get it perfect. But for now, I think I'm hoping that it's pretty good. So
yeah, no, it's good.
Hopefully,
I like
it's a difference. And obviously on video for our YouTube watchers and stuff, or Spotify video watchers, you can see it in the frame.
And you can also see the army of plushies that you have behind you that your girlfriend's accumulating over time to eventually take you down.
Eventually, the whole room will just be like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true.
One day you're going to be killed and you're going to turn into a plushie. That's what's going to happen.
One day.
I'm seeing an obsession here.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're going to be stuffed. But anyway, no, all jokes aside, no, I think it's great. And guys, again, we are trying our best to make a good quality podcast this time. Again, I've got to give you a shout out, Eli. You're a down to the point editor. You edit our episodes. So guys, remember to like and support because Eli is currently editing this. Thank you, Eli. But anyway, that is great. What else have I got? I've got like tiny 2 or more things. I had 5 minutes of fame this morning.
You did, yeah.
I did have a bit of fame. I had the most viral I've ever got video on TikTok. Funny enough.
Of course, yeah.
Let me show you guys now, like, what it's currently sitting at, because it keeps going up every time I check. So I uploaded before I tell you about this, so I uploaded a video to TikTok yesterday night. It's got even more fucking, 66.3k views. It's bloody going up now.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, it goes up by every hour, like by another 1,000 or 3,000. It was a video of me and my girlfriend eating. Well, she was eating spicy food, and I was pointing it out. I was like, "That's so spicy." I just popped it up, and
it's a very casual TikTok.
Yeah, and it's got 66.3 thousand views, and the likes, we've got 4,236 likes, and we have how many comments? 104 comments so far.
Nice.
And I've been trying to scroll through and read them all. More on that later. But I've also gained 40 followers, which is quite cool. Yeah, nice. I've now for the first time discovered what it's like to be a little bit happy about getting views. I mean, it's quite interesting.
I think TikTok is really the place to randomly blow up. I think you see it on YouTube Shorts sometimes, but mainly TikTok is just you can very randomly just blow a video up.
You can. I wasn't expecting it to blow up. I popped it out and put like 5 hashtags on it.
Just overnight, it just
I woke up this morning and I was like, what?
30k.
Yeah, I had like 99 plus notifications. But yeah, so I had my 5 minutes of fame, and thankfully it's still going up. So guys, follow me on TikTok if you want to see it. And
shameless plug.
Shameless plug. People are reposting it as well. Like, I feel so happy. I've like made someone's day.
That's nice.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, check it out. Just saying. Last but not least, I have I've got 3 more things to talk about, but I'm going to fire them through because we want to move on. So I am currently playing a game better than Animal Crossing. I just want to point that out.
It's debatable.
It's not debatable. It is better. All right, mate. All right. It is, right? Now, it's called Dinkum. Right? It's an Australian version of Animal Crossing / Stardew Valley, and it's really underrated. It was released, I think, 3 years ago as an early access. It got a lot of traction, and then it had a full release just this year, about 3 months ago. And it is one of the best games I have ever played. I've been addicted to Dinkum. You basically have the same style as Animal Crossing, right? It's literally got the same. I mean, I'm scared. I can't speak. I am actually confused. It's not been copyrighted. It is so similar to Animal Crossing. The art style, the bug and the fishing stuff, the tournaments, the houses.
I mean, they tried it with Power. They couldn't do it. So I doubt they can do it with this either.
Nintendo likes them because they're getting a full release on Nintendo next month.
Oh, okay.
Dinkum's coming to the Nintendo Switch because it's just been released. It's been gaining a lot of views now. A lot of, I think it's sold over 300 million copies so far. Researched that. It's true. That is a lot of. That's a lot of copies, isn't it? And it is very, very. It's so diverse, so big. You have like a massive map. Like the map is like an open world, and you can build the town as big as you want. Like I can't really describe it to you because I won't do it justice. But it's just like Stardew Valley meets Animal Crossing meets Australia. It was made by one developer, an Australian geezer, and he is obviously similar to Stardew Valley, the creator of Stardew Valley. He developed this game over like 4 or 5 years, released it. It's got so much, people loved the game, and now obviously he's got a team behind him, and he's made millions, if not, he's made millions off this game. And so now they're releasing new updates.
Get recognition. Yeah.
Okay, hey Eli, have you ever played Animal Crossing and you're like, you know what, I want to get an airplane or a helicopter, or I want to drive a truck? No. What do you mean? Yes, you have.
There's not even room to drive a plane.
Exactly. There's not enough room. It's too small. It's bollocks, right? In this game, right, you never get bored. You don't have to wait for the next day. You can go to sleep, wake up like in Stardew Valley, and you can get you can build an empire. You can build a city. You can get a helicopter. You can get an airplane. You can get a train, mate. You can get a boat, mate. You can get a lawnmower, mate. A lawnmower. How about that?
Okay.
I mean, you love lawnmowers. Yeah. You're an old man. You read the newspaper and do gardening on Fridays.
I mean, I do. Yeah, I have got a lawnmower.
Exactly. You have a lawnmower, so you would love it. You would love a bit of lawn mowing, wouldn't you?
Yeah, maybe.
Exactly. So anyway,
you're gonna shameless plug. You're gonna stream it tonight.
That's right.
As of the 18th of October. So.
Oh yeah, so, I mean this is going out.
It's a release a week later, but
go and watch it, guys. It's already out.
Go back and watch his whatever stream. Yeah.
Hopefully it does well. You'll find out. But yeah, I'm streaming tonight on my YouTube channel, and we're playing Dinkum. And I really want to. I'm really gonna play it for like 2 hours, give everyone an idea, and I'm looking forward to seeing your opinion because I know you said you're gonna be there, so I want to see your opinion. But anyway, yeah, Eli, this week I've been obsessed with Dinkum. I've got a funny story to tell you at the very end, but there's one last thing I'd like to cover, and that is I acted in a short film.
You did.
I did. I'm not going to go into all of it because there's actually an episode out on this podcast that you can go and watch where we break down the entire film and you can find out all about it. But the film I was acting in for 3 years is finally out. And it feels really weird, Eli, to see my face on a 4K camera. It feels so weird. Like
the trailer's been out for a few weeks now, hasn't it?
It has. The trailer's been released, the official teaser trailer, and the actual film will be releasing next year. I will link the interview I did with my director in the description so you can easily find it along with the trailer. Perfect. So you guys can watch it and let us know. But I thought I'd just point that out. And last but not least, Eli, I'll shut up after this, but I have a very embarrassing confession. An early confession.
Yes.
I'm going to regret saying this. So, Eli, this is very embarrassing, guys. But, you know, when I read some confessions sometimes, it makes me feel a bit better because this is not as bad as some people's confessions, but it's very embarrassing indeed.
It's still funny, yeah.
Condoms. We need them a lot most of the time. We don't want to have any unexpected families, so they are very important, guys. Always use protection. I was in need of a pack of condoms. So therefore I ordered online, a nice large pack of 144 to be exact, because you never run out. I can even show you, but I'm not going to go that far.
I'd rather, I'm good.
I've got an entire giant pack of Pasanti, Super King condoms. Thought I'd just point that out, just in case you were wondering. If you don't get the reference,
don't think anyone was wondering, but that's fine.
Exactly. I'm not going to say anything else. But bought these condoms, right? Large pack. Not going to run out. You still following, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I ordered them online because I'm not gonna. I don't know about you. Can I ask you? Have you ever gone into the shop and just said, "Can I have some condoms?" Yeah, done
once.
How embarrassed were you?
I used a self-checkout.
Oh, okay. That's the thing, because I've never done it in person. I've always got them online. And here's the thing. So obviously, order them. And it said on the website, discreet packaging. We'll just deliver it to the house. No one's going to know what's inside the box.
No one will know.
Well, that's what I thought. I was like, awesome. I can just order this parcel, collect it, and jobs are good. Obviously, I live with my family at the moment, and they're lovely people. Just saying. And I'm very glad for their discretion on the matter. But it turns out that the company that that delivered my condoms were not discreet in the slightest. I've been so upset about this. So my mum just knocks on my door one day. Like, okay. Yep, come in, mum. What's up? Comes in, and she just hands me a box and looks at me and doesn't say anything. And I was like, and then she handed me a box. And what do you think the box said? In large writing on the box. Condoms. I'm not gonna. It had the name of the company, and then it said condoms, the size and everything. I was mortified. My own mum obviously answered the door to the parcel. This is for Mr. So and so, and she sees that I've ordered a large pack of condoms. And good thing is she popped the condoms on the bed, and just didn't say anything, and I didn't say anything, and we never spoke about it ever again.
She just looked at you. Yeah.
She looked at me, I looked at her, there was nothing else to be said. But Eli, I've never wanted a hole to open up in the ground and swallow me right there and then. That
so
is
embarrassing.
Very embarrassing. I don't think I'm ever going to recover from this embarrassment. Just, yeah, that is it. That's the crazy story. Over. What do you think?
Well, I would say it happens to the best of us, but it doesn't really happen to many of us. So,
no, it doesn't. It doesn't. It really doesn't. So let's move on quickly. Eli, I think that's everything for how we're doing this week. Thank you for listening to our podcast. It's it. No, I'm joking. Right, that is our lives over. Eli, now for our little question that we always bring to each episode. What is
Yes.
your cup of tea today, Eli?
Unfortunately, this week I have got the exact same thing as last week.
You
Uh,
absolute rotter. What do
next
you
time I'll
mean?
change it. Next time I'll change it. It's just I really fancy a cup of English breakfast tea with milk, no sugar.
You
So
lazy, lazy man. And I went
it's cold now
downstairs
because we've been chatting for so long, but still I'll drink it anyway.
and show us the mug. Just a green mug from Asda. Lovely. Love that. Well, yeah, Eli's been a lazy human being and just got the same as last time.
Because it's perfect.
Something told me today you would do that. I thought Eli's probably just going to go for another.
If I know I like something, I'll just have that again.
I mean, it's not a problem.
Next week I'll change it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
Well, today I feel very left out because I've gone for an exotic kind of tea. I really haven't.
Okay.
I've gone for peppermint tea. I have.
Yeah.
What? Why are you making that face?
I hate mint tea.
What's wrong with you?
It's
Get
like
out of
drinking
my
toothpaste.
podcast.
No.
What do you mean drinking toothpaste?
It's like
what
drinking
mint tea are you
toothpaste.
drinking?
No, I don't
No.
like mint tea. It's like drinking a gone off toothpaste. It's weird. I don't like it.
Do you like mint?
I like mint, yeah, but not mint tea.
Mint tea's delicious, mate. Put some more sugar in it then. I don't know.
I don't like sweet teas. I don't drink sugar.
That's upset
with my
me.
tea.
I'm sorry, Eli. We're gonna have to discuss this later on. I've
Get
got
told
mint
off, am I?
tea. Yeah, I've got mint tea. I love mint tea.
I
It's
like
only
the
got
artwork.
3 sugars. Yeah, the mug. I've put so much effort into this today, Eli, and you've just gone and done nothing. What's wrong with you? Like
Next time.
Okay, all right. I'll let you off just this once. Otherwise, you have to tell me a confession of yours that no one wants to know.
Okay.
Anyway, I've got this mug, right? Now, this mug is spectacular. It's the famous Japanese painting of waves, and that sounds really uncultured of me. I've forgotten the name of the artist. I know.
I was going to say, I've seen it a million times, museums, everything. No clue about the name. No.
That's right.
I've read it a million
the
times,
name.
forgot it every time.
Yeah, the same. So obviously, the good thing is for our audio listeners and obviously video listeners, I think you already know what I mean when I say the Japanese wave painting. I think most of people
That's like
know
the
what that
one
is.
famous one,
Yeah. So as you can see, it actually has Japanese on there, but it's a very old
course,
mug.
yeah.
I've had it for about 5, 6, 7 years now, and it's even got a crack of wear and tear. But it used to be my favourite mug. But yeah, it's very nice. It was a gift from Beth actually. Beth, who's been on this podcast. Yeah, she bought this for me one Christmas. That's right.
Good. Might come
thank
again in
you.
the future. You never know.
That's right. Go and check her out. Actually, Beth's actually a content creator, by the way, guys. For those of you who know her from our oldest episodes on the other podcast, she does book reviews and stuff on Instagram and TikTok. So go and.
That's nice.
We're gonna have her back on the podcast, but that'll be later on when she's less busy. But yeah, she bought me the mug, so thank you, Beth.
Yeah.
Right, Eli. Now we've got the tea out of the way. News of the week. We love to address all sorts of things. News time.
I love news. Nothing really with the world news this time.
I mean, you read it in the newspaper, so we know this.
Other than one thing that I saw the other day,
Mm-hmm.
Trump wants to build an ark, a memorial of, I think, for himself, just for me. Like he said for me.
What?
So you know, I've forgotten the name of it. I think the Arc de Triomphe or something. You know the French, the famous.
Of course, I know the French.
The big building in France, the big arch. The
Eiffel Tower? Oh no, other one, the arch.
The arch. Yes. It's very beautiful, wonderful. It's about the big roundabout, crazy roundabout. You know.
Yeah. I know that one. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but yeah.
Trump wants to basically build his own version of that in America, not for a memorial of someone else, but just for himself. He said,
"Capitalism and its
for
finest."
me, dictatorship at its finest.
Yeah,
he said
dictatorship.
For me.
Sorry, yeah.
So I saw that on the other day. I thought it was quite funny. He quite blatantly said, "Yeah, I just want it," and that was it. So
what's he done though? What's he done?
Nothing.
Bro, he's acting like he just got us through World War III. Like Winston Churchill, let's take him for instance. He deserves like a prize, I guess, for helping us get through World War II.
I guess
you make a face like I don't like Winston, but we're not going to get there.
He's got his ups and downs. Yeah, for the war, great. Yeah, sure.
No, I think he brought us through World War II, right? That's what I learned anyway.
Well, yes, but yeah, I think anyone would have really in that position. So
yeah, make a good point. But I don't know. I don't think Trump is deserving of a bloody statue with his face on it. Like, I think
especially since he'll be paid. It's not coming out of his pocket. It'll be coming out of the taxpayer
tax.
of America. You know, their pockets.
That's ridiculous. He's already got like loads of hats and things with his face plastered on it. Like, how bro just wants to live in a celebrity status, I guess.
But anyway, that was just a quick.
Being the president isn't enough. Let me build a wall. Let me build.
Build a million things
arch.
in my name for no reason.
Build a
egotistical maniac.
Just become a bloody builder at this point, mate. You're in the wrong job, mate. But yeah, okay, that's
my father was a toolmaker. Yes.
You're a very skilled man with his hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
News: Pokemon Legends ZA has released.
It has.
It's 70 quid, I'm pretty sure.
What? I didn't know that.
Oh, that's all Nintendo games are, like 60
70 quid. Okay.
Very. If it's 60 or 70, I don't know. It's $70, so maybe 60 quid. I'm hoping, but it might be.
It'll be about £50 then, yeah.
No, it'll be at least 60 quid, at least.
About £49.99. Yeah.
60.
Oh dear.
But yeah, no, it's not the game. Okay, new combat system. New combat system, cool, unique, very quick though, very easy in my opinion. You end most fights in like a few minutes. It's not very fun. Like, it gets old very quickly for me, personally.
Okay.
The story, pretty good.
Mm.
Could be worse, pretty good. Continuation of X and Y, I guess. It's only set 5 years after X and Y, which is what I find the most fascinating.
That's the Luminous City,
Yeah. Luminous. I thought it would be like 20 years or 50 years. 5 years. That's barely anything. And they're saying, like,
really happens in 5 years.
Exactly, like, futuristic. 5 years. That's not a lot at all. So I'm a bit disappointed by that.
Yeah, it isn't.
The writing is actually very funny. I haven't laughed at a Pokemon game in a long time. I've genuinely found myself chuckling at a lot of the dialogue.
But was it intentionally funny, or was it just...
Yes. No, like, genuinely good humour in this game. And a lot of really freaky comments from NPCs, which are very funny as well. We also have confirmation, a bit weird, but Pokemon do defecate, as you will. It's been confirmed now.
Pokemon
they do.
Shit. Wow.
Yes, that's finally been confirmed after like 25 years. So... interesting.
Sensational, mate. I've always wanted my Pikachu to take a dump, mate. That's what I've always wanted. That. I'm so happy.
There's loads of random ass dialogue, which is very amusing, very funny.
Right.
So I am actually enjoying that. The graphics atrocious. I don't care what. Like, I am a long-term hardcore Pokemon fan.
Of course, me too.
I will not defend the graphics because you need to see it. Like, okay, the buildings, right? The windows, the balconies. You'd think it'd be a window or the balcony and a ledge and sticks out, has detail. It's flat.
Yeah,
it's a PNG image. Flat. It looks like a Roblox game. I kid you not.
No, I believe you. I've seen.
Graphics have been going downhill, and I don't know why.
I think that's the biggest mystery amongst
Pokemon everyone fans. Complained about the tree quality in Sword and Shield. And ever since then, I guess Game Freak went, oh, you want to see bad trees? Yeah. We'll show you bad trees. Because Sword and Shield wasn't brilliant, but it wasn't that bad at all. It was like, pretty good.
I think the graphics were actually quite nice. Sword and Shield did it have actually better graphics than Scarlet and Violet?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah.
I'm saying ever since Sword and Shield, it's been going downhill. And I don't understand why the graphics are getting worse.
Yeah, okay, I'll be honest.
I don't understand it, but the graphics are atrocious. Quite frankly, atrocious. FPS is good because it's on Switch too, thank God. But
is it coming to
sure, it plays well. Yeah, it's on Switch 1 as well. Lower FPS, but still.
That's good.
It plays well, sure, but it looks like shit. It just there's no excuse. There's no excusing it. The highest grossing franchise in history, and the graphics are awful. So there's no excuse.
To be honest, I like what you're saying because I'll be honest. We've had a lot on the old podcast. We've had a lot of arguments and discussions of the team about Pokemon and the future of Pokemon in general. Obviously, I'm an avid Pokemon fan. I love Pokemon, still do to this day. And it's a shame, really, because I think my love for Pokemon games on the Nintendo kind of died at the age of 16. When I say that, it's because I remember the last time I actually had a world of fun playing Pokemon in a video game form was Pokemon X and Y on my Nintendo 3DS. That was fun. Okay. Because that was 3DS expected graphics. They did a really good game for 3DS graphics, you know.
Well, I actually thought X and Y was shit, but you know.
No! Get out! Continue. Stop! I hate you. I actually hate you. Because that was it was emotional. It was amazing.
It wasn't. X and Y was unfinished. The story was literally
100%
unfinished.
Did
They
you
even
play it
confirmed
fully?
that.
Did
Yes,
you
I
play
played it fully twice. It
Did
was
you
an unfinished
experience
game.
the old
Game
man who
Freak
lost his
themselves had said in
parents and
interviews
emotional and okay, fine.
it was an unfinished game.
I
The
completely
story was
disagree.
rushed, awful. The gameplay was
That's
fun, sure,
nostalgic,
but you didn't
mate.
get like many megas until after you finished the game anyway.
That's so
It
sad.
wasn't that great.
I was so invested. I
Music is always
100%ed it.
okay. The music is always amazing. I have not found a single Pokemon game with bad music.
Okay, the
new
music's
game
nice.
music, top tier, amazing.
Okay, but
we
the
can
graphics.
always trust on making music, but the graphics are awful. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, no, but that's for the 3DS though, isn't it? Like Pokemon Moon as well. Like that is supposed.
Oh, I'm talking about the new game. Yeah, of course, 3D graphics are brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
For the
saying. It's
time,
good.
yeah.
That was for that time. Pokemon was in its prime because they were making brilliant games for the 3DS, and that was all there was, right? But now they have the money, right? They have like I've seen like a whopping. It's in the billions. They've got I think it's 500 billion, something like that. It's nuts. It's stupid amounts. I think I might be wrong.
I don't know. It's definitely in the hundreds of billions.
It's hundreds of billions.
I've seen that number. It's at least 100 billion. The whole franchise has accumulated.
Yeah.
They can spare a bit of cash to make a good game.
It baffles me, to be honest. It baffles me because Pokemon is always going to be loved. I think it's brought so many it's raised so many childhoods, including mine and yours. We're always going to love it. You know, playing the old games like Pokemon Diamond and things. That was when it was in its prime. But now, the world has moved on. We've upgraded to really good hardware. Nintendo, I genuinely don't understand what's going on. Like, are they living under a rock? Because I saw the Pokemon Z to A or whatever it was. I hated Arceus with a passion. I thought that was the most dogshit game.
Arceus.
No,
Arceus
it was the worst game to come out of Pokemon.
Arceus
you know why?
Is great, and I'm disappointed that this new Legends game is so different and so much less than
because Arceus, right? It had the storyline that was baseless, number one, and then secondly,
very good storyline,
rubbish,
brilliant lore.
It was boring, mate.
Brilliant characters.
Pokemon Y was better than...
You barely played the game.
Yes, because I
Literally,
can't
you played
bear
like
to.
the first
Have you
20
seen
minutes.
the graphics, mate? Have
you
you
didn't
seen
even
the graphics?
Get into the story.
The rocks have corners like a hexagon, mate. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
like,
but that game had a completely different art style. I can overlook the graphics there because it was intentional.
Oh, no.
Whereas these graphics are not intentionally bad. They are just bad.
I think it was a bad new idea they had. Arceus. It was a very bad new idea. They tried a new art style that was rubbish, mate.
And I think
All right.
ZA is a disappointment.
I respect your opinion, but I'm always gonna say it's bad to the end of to the day.
We won that debate, by the way.
No, you didn't. We won.
I forgot his name. Liam. Me and Liam.
Liam and Beth was the mediator. Well, she was. No.
I was the mediator. Beth and
yeah.
Liam were the people. But
Beth
kind of
never played it.
Them.
She was kind of siding with both of us, Beth, wasn't she? She was kind of like, yes, this, yes, that.
It was a while ago, but yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
All I know is we won.
You can tell, guys, we are very different in that aspect. I hate it. He loves it. But anyway, the main point we all can agree on, they really could be doing way better with graphics, and I don't know what is wrong with them. Like, is the president of Nintendo in Japan who authorizes it? Is he like 75?
I don't know if they just don't care anymore. I think because they realized like they can put minimal amount of money and effort into the games, and they will still sell. They've realized
that's ridiculous.
This game had a budget of $13 million, right? $13 million is not actually a lot for a game, especially a game of this, like Pokemon. They put more into like previous games, right?
Yeah.
They put barely anything into this game. It looks like shit. It's pretty dull. The city, you're stuck in the city, by the way. You can't even leave the city. So it's a small area. It gets boring very quickly. The graphics are awful. Gameplay's smooth, sure, but like...
Wait, you're stuck in the Luminos City for the entire game?
Yeah, you can't leave. You can't leave. Yeah.
What about... So you can't catch any Pokemon?
No, you catch Pokemon in the city.
Like in the park, I'm guessing. There's some greenery.
There's parks, yeah.
Okay.
I hate it. I think it's very boring. It gets very old. Like, at least if the graphics are amazing, if there was cool lighting and good weather effects and everything, it would be nice to be in a city because, like, wow, the city feels so alive. The city feels like a Roblox game.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's wrong with them though, because it's like they have the time and the money to make a really good game. Like look at Breath of the Wild. Look at that's like using the maximum amount of hardware.
Look at Xenoblade.
Yeah, Xenoblade
3 was on the Switch 1 and looked a million times better.
Look at the grass,
than
everything.
This new game
Monster
on the
Hunter.
Switch 2.
Look at Monster Hunter.
Yeah, true.
That is also superb graphics. I've got the Monster Hunter is really one of the most beautiful games out on the Switch right now. And when you play it, yeah, Xenoblade as well. I'm not going to disagree with you. I love Xenoblade.
Yeah,
And I miss playing
yeah.
it. I need to finish it off on stream because that's a saga I never finished.
Please, yeah.
Yeah, indeed. But what I'm saying is, it's like the Pokemon. I don't know if the Pokemon CEO's fallen out of love with his own franchise. It's just like we need a reform of the Pokemon. We need someone to take over that actually has the how do I put it? The love and ambition to make a game that people are going to love. Because I don't know if we're going to continue. Because the thing is, I'm never going to buy. I'm going to be honest. I'm never going to buy ZTA. I'm never going to buy Arceus. I'm never going to buy any more Pokemon games if they are shit. When I say that, because I can look on YouTube. We're very modern now. We can look on YouTube. We can see other people play it, and we can decide: do we want this or not?
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of people like me that are not going to buy it because they've just given up. I don't want my Pokemon. How do I put it? My love for Pokemon to be ruined through a shit game. I've got Scarlet and Violet, and I bought which one? I've got Scarlet. Yeah, I've got Scarlet, not Violet. So I've got Scarlet, and I played it. I finished the storyline, and I was so disappointed at the storyline. Was so basic, and you can disagree with me if you want, but the storyline for Scarlet was so. It was so generic. There was no life.
You have not played Scarlet then. Scarlet was the best storyline they've made since Black and White.
No.
Yes.
The only emotional thing was the mother not being real, and that was a bit like, oh, that's a bit sad. That's about it. If it was the mother not being...
That was the only emotional thing, but it was still that was the only emotional thing, but there was still, like Arven's story was the emotional story, but the other stories were still interesting. Like, the main plot is interesting. The fact that there's time travel.
I wasn't invested in the story, though. No, but it wasn't time travel. You're just in a bloody hole about this big, and you just catch Pokemon.
No, it is time travel. They brought back Pokemon from the past and the future. Yeah. That's time travel. Time manipulation, and then the fact there's an AI is a fight.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
It's a fight an AI and shit. Like, it's sick.
But the thing is, I didn't remember. I forgot about the story, though.
What takes away from the story is the poor performance of that game. The fact that the graphics are atrocious and it runs like garbage.
It's rubbish. Yeah.
That takes away from the story. I didn't play that game. I watched it on YouTube instead because I refused to spend money on that game. But I watching it, I love the story. I love the music, brilliant. But if I was playing it, I can't imagine actually enjoying it because the gameplay takes away from it so much.
It's such a shame. Like, I crashed. I have an OLED, by the way. Like, it's really good at running games, but the Pokemon were glitching and it ruined the experience.
They're just bad at coding. I don't know what it is. Like, well, I can't even say Game Freak are bad at making games because
they're
working on a new game that looks incredible. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
Something about beasts and monsters and things. It's a completely separate game from Pokemon. Game Freak are making it.
Game Freak, yeah.
It looks incredible.
I mean, Game Freak made
have
Monster
the
Hunter.
potential.
They made Monster Hunter, didn't they?
Capcom
I don't think so.
Sorry.
Capcom made Monster Hunter.
Game Freak made all the Pokemon games. So I'm saying they've made their own new game. They're working on it. It looks amazing. We can see their potential. Nintendo are limiting them.
Oh, and it's Nintendo that's the problem, is it?
I think that's Nintendo giving them shitty budgets and no time at all. Saying, you have 1 year and a low budget, make a game. And they just rush it out and then go back to their favourite passion projects. Because why wouldn't they?
But what are they doing? What is Nintendo making sensational right now? They've not made anything sensational in the past 5 years, probably, apart from... I mean, the only game that we're going to see a lot of people love is Tomodachi Life, probably, which I hope is a good one. That's now, okay, we want that, and it looks good. Yeah. But Pokemon is so big, and to kind of close off the point, it's now getting... It's like, it's too big to take lightly, you know? It's a franchise that needs to be respected and actually... Yeah, I mean, again, I think Nintendo are arseholes because I've played Power World now, and Power World's so fun. And it's in early access, and that was also made by a small company, Pocket Pair, and they've made millions of Power World. And the game, for a company, that, like, I'd rather play Power World than I would play Pokemon. But anyway, let's move on to, obviously, the new Pokemon game is out, guys. Let us know what you think. Over to me, I have had quite an interesting little bit of news. Now, I'm not expecting many people to know this guy, but if you do, then you may like him, you may not. I don't like him. HS Tiki a very controversial streamer, streams on Kick, of course he does. He's quite an interesting guy. He's kind of following in Andrew Tate's footsteps, if I can put it correctly. He's very sort of misogynist, alpha male. quite
I hate those
disrespectful.
guys.
Yeah, very quite disrespectful towards women in particular. And
Mm-hmm.
he's a very sus guy. And he's been arrested. He's been arrested and he may be denied bail. I'll read out the article so we can fully get a understanding of what happened. So this is a TikTok star HS TikTok has been arrested after a manhunt. TikTok influencer HS TikTok has been arrested after being on the run from police for almost a year following alleged driving offences. The 24-year-old, whose real name is Harrison Sullivan, was wanted by Surrey police for failing to appear in court after a crash in Virginia Water in Surrey on March 2024. An appeal was previously launched by the police after the driver of the McLaren supercar involved in a crash with another vehicle left the scene, that being HS Tiki. Mr. Sullivan, which is his name by the way, they refer to him as Mr. Sullivan, who skipped a court appearance in November and fled to Dubai, has since posted on social media from Qatar. A statement from the Surrey police on Monday said a 24-year-old man from Hutton, Essex, was arrested on Friday for failing to appear at court for dangerous driving. He appeared at the Guildford Magistrates Court on Saturday and has been remanded ahead of further court appearance at the Staines Magistrates Court on Tuesday. The court confirms that the charges including failing to stop after the accident, driving while using a mobile phone, and driving without third-party insurance. And he's been denied bail. He's been arrested. Good. And he probably will go to jail. I don't know.
Deserved, I guess. Yeah.
I always saw when he did put clips on TikTok of him like being very angry every time someone mentioned the court case, and he'd be like, he's got really cockney. He's a big cockney guy. He's like, "What you on about? My court case? What you on about, son? Stop it, man!" Like just being.
If you went to Guildford Magistrates Court, he might be from Guildford. I don't know.
No, he's from Essex, but he's got like a very twangy Cockney accent.
Okay.
You know, you'll hear his voice. It's kind of it's more Essex Dartford boy. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah.
Anyway, his accent isn't that important. It's just he's a bit of an arsehole, in my opinion, and he's been a bit of a naughty boy.
Naughty boy. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, and it's like he's paying for his crimes. Bit of an arsehole, really. Thinking about running away from court. But that happened. Last piece of news that we can both address. AI, and more particularly Sora 2 AI, made by the people that made ChatGPT, is an app where now I think I'm gonna talk about it a bit later, but I'm not going to talk about it too much now. But we're covering this app. AI has been really taking the world by storm in the past few months. It's gotten to the point where videos can look really realistic, quite fun. People have been doing all sorts of
realistic, I think.
A bit too. I've made some videos on Grok, which is made by Elon Musk, and they're so realistic you wouldn't even know it's AI. I'm not even joking. Like, I've taken me and like a picture of someone else, and I've like played around, like punches him in the face. It genuinely does look quite real now. Look, if I say make it extremely realistic, it does. And sometimes it's hard to tell. It's been taking the world by storm. AI has gotten significantly better now at making videos of people. Sora 2 is an extremely controversial app. It was released like last month, only in America and only if you have an invite. But they want to release it to the full public. But it's already receiving a lot of might get sued by Disney, other companies, because people are saying this is very bad. But if you look on TikTok, if you've been around guys on social media, you've probably seen a lot of Sora watermarked videos in AI, and they look scarily real, of real people.
Also, I think it is. I've even seen families of deceased people have to come out and say, "Please stop making AI of."
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Father of whatever, these famous people who have passed away, and people come out and say, "Please stop doing this. It's disrespectful and it's horrible to see." You know, a loved one who's passed away used in these like silly or sometimes like just bad videos. And I think something a lot of people don't realise is they think, "Oh, a funny joke with AI." They think, "Oh, it's not that deep. It's not that deep." But I don't think you realise like that person has a family and they'll probably see this video.
I sent you an example.
They'll be mortified by it.
I sent you an example of the Queen being thrown into a wall.
Yes, and I even put a comment on that, and I said, "Oh, well, there's a comment saying it's quite disrespectful." And I liked it, and there's people in the comment in replies to that saying, "No, it's not. Allow it. It's fine. It's calm."
Yeah, I'm wanting your opinion of it. Yeah, because
I was saying it is, especially for the late Queen. I get like, okay, jokes, it's the Queen, it's funny, whatever. But she passed away. Let her rest. Do it of the king at least, if you're going to do it. Do it of an alive person. Don't be mocking the dead. You know?
It's a good point you've made there, because even I catch myself finding things funny that shouldn't be funny with AI, and you have got to, I think, have a little think about the people that are connected to that person, particularly I guess
they
the Queen
will find it very offensive.
Other celebrities, I think one was made of Liam Payne as well. Don't quote me on this, but I saw very, very rude. I mean, obviously, is it Liam Payne? He very tragically fell to his death last year, and someone made a really disrespectful video of him jumping, like vlogging it, and it looked real. You could tell it was AI, obviously, but it was. Why would you bloody do that? And then also, it's getting out of hand because someone did the Air India crash as well, which was a tragic event that happened in June. And that was also, they did a Sora video of that. And guys, you can find these videos online, but I wouldn't recommend it. Don't support the creators. Of someone remaking the Air India crash. Someone's done Liam Payne. And it's getting to the point now where it's like they've not thought about this. The people who've made this have not thought about, like, they've given full creativity to everyone and anyone, and it's happening. Of course,
but those people
we've
who
seen
post
how
it on
dark
TikTok,
the internet
they defend themselves in the comments as well. You say like, "Oh, this is horrible to do. This is disrespectful. This is like of a crash or something. Like you should not be doing this."
But they've done
defend themselves, and they'll say, "Oh, it's just a joke. Shut up." It's not funny though. Like
it's not. It's
funny to be like, "Oh, look, okay, here's a, I don't know, fucking here's a kangaroo."
They label it as dark humor, I think, but you can't label some things as dark
because you're making it an ultra realistic video. Yeah.
Exactly, it's not justifiable.
The second I see, I'm yet to see it, thank God. But if I ever see like someone doing AI of Etika, who was a streamer who tragically committed suicide years ago, love that guy. The second I see someone make AI of him, I am deleting everything on the internet. I don't want to be a part of the internet if that happens.
No,
it's
a very good point.
Disrespectful and blatantly rude to see this stuff.
The Air India one.
AI is bad in general. But you can make a joke, you can do something casual with it, whatever.
It can be used for good stuff, but not people are using it for bad.
Things. It can be used for casual jokes, but using it for deceased people, using it for tragedies is not right.
I think
with Sora, there's no limits.
No.
You can type anything and you will get anything.
Yeah, and it makes it look realistic.
They need limits on what you can ask for.
And they could do anything. Like someone could take your face.
Exactly.
Someone could take my face, and they could make us say the most abhorrent shit and upload it. You know that.
It is dangerous, and also what's horrible is I've seen even AI people I've seen stories of people who would get a picture of their coworker and then make them AI into pornography.
Yeah, I heard about that whole AI porn. Yeah,
literally,
it's
you're as in completely violating that person.
You get scared because if you think about it, I've had a thought about this, considering the whole AI porn industry now, where people are recreating their not loved ones, but people they like, I have a crush on, to creep on. Like, it makes me think, like, if someone has those resources and they could, like, let's say you have someone that you don't like that stalks you, or someone that stalks me, they could be using that right now to get off.
It's a dangerous tool. I don't think
really
it should be in the hands of everyone so easily and accessible. And it shouldn't be so accessible.
I think that the people that have made OpenAI made a big mistake. They're forgetting the internet is the internet, and the internet is a dark place.
They should either take it away, please. We don't want AI anymore, or at least the least you can do is put limits on it.
I just think
safeguard it. Add regulations so they can't request any type of video.
If they're smart enough to, sorry to interrupt you, but if they're smart enough to make these videos, they're smart enough to stop the prompts. Like, I mean, I saw this morning, by the way. I saw the Air India. You probably don't want to see it. Someone was AIing the guy who was flying the airport. They got his photo. It was actually him, the guy that obviously the pilot of Air India, and they showed him messing around, drinking whiskey and smoking weed was in the video, and then the plane crashed, and it was all making a joke out of it. People just don't understand. This was tragic, and there's no need to joke about it. There's no acceptable way of doing this. It's not funny. It really isn't, and people do find it funny for some silly reason. And
even people do it for political reasons too. I've seen a lot of British AI done with they'll get some random Pakistani person AI generated. Get a reporter and be like, "Oh, why have you come to this country?" And they'll just say the most abhorrent shit. Like, I came here for the free. I just came off the
boats.
It's not, and it's not real. It's not.
And
true.
sometimes you need to question yourself and say, "Is this AI?" Yeah, racist
Yeah,
propaganda,
yeah.
and sometimes now it's getting to the point where there's some funny videos online that I'm like, wait, like a cat video, and I'm like, wait,
Exactly, yeah.
that might be AI. It's so
There are
upsetting.
a lot of times where you see
Yeah,
that and it is bad. I remember years ago,
yeah.
I was messing around with AI, me and you were just playing with
We
AI
were,
generated images. They were all awful. That was
yeah.
like just 2 or 3 years ago.
Now it's
I think
got
it was just, actually just 2 years
bad.
ago now. And
Yeah,
now already it's so advanced in
I've
such a
I've
short
taken it.
amount of time. Mm.
It's quite scary. I mean, I've taken it into my own hands. I downloaded one of the most advanced video generators you can now get called Grok, which is again it's made by
It's
Elon Musk.
Twitter's one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can make a clip. Obviously, Sora AI is obviously you can make it as long as you want, but it's not been accessed fully to the public yet, and I hope it doesn't unless it changes. But Grok now just rolled out the very realistic same thing as Sora, and I decided to play around with it. Like, I put myself as an image, and I gave it a prompt like me eating an ice cream, and I'm not even trying to glaze, but I was shocked. It actually would be believed if I sent you this video. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not even trying to glaze, but if I sent you this video of me eating an ice cream right now, I think you wouldn't think if I told you nothing, you would think it was. You would actually think they got the details of my face. They didn't make it. They made my hands all right. It looked, you know what I'm saying.
And that's
It
the
looked
crazy thing.
real.
Compare that to just 2 or 3 years ago. That if you
Yeah,
asked for
you
that
wouldn't
video,
have
it would
got
have
that.
been a mess. It would have been like you have 10 fingers and it's all
Yeah.
blurry. It's changed so much. And back then, everyone was like, AI is shit, it's never going to take over. Look at it now, only like 2 years in advance
Give it
time.
another 5 years, and you can't even tell. I mean, the voice I think is the only thing now. You can kind of tell it's a bit of an AI voice, but if it's gotten this good, it's going to get better.
That's
And
why we need to stop it. We don't need this.
we don't need AI. No,
It's
it's destroying the
dangerous,
internet.
and it's killing the creative industry anyway.
It is. Yeah, it's killing the
I've
creative
seen
industry.
AI generated music now, like actually good AI generated music, and
But
as a
that's
musician,
taking
that's like
inspiration from real
that's
music.
way too far.
Yeah.
But the fact that it actually can, it's still, luckily for me, it's still shit with jazz, so I'm safe. But it's
Jazz is
very good at
complicated.
actually making rap music, pop music, even metal.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's happened, but you can literally in less than like 10 seconds request a rap song about your dog, and it will make it. Like
Yeah,
that.
You can write.
And it
rap.
actually is a pretty good song, which is like
Mm.
baffling to me. Is again 2 years ago you asked for a song that gives you some chords that make no sense. You ask for it now, it makes a whole song for you,
Yeah.
mixed and everything, and it sounds
You
actually
can call your
decent.
favorite celebrity. You can make.
Yeah,
This is what's quite scary now. You know, character.ai. You can make anyone, and you can record their voice, put it on there, and it'll be like you're talking to them. It's getting so weird now.
It's just too much. We've gone too far. I mean, we were saying it even years ago. Like,
we
don't need this, but now it's going too far.
It's going.
It's
way
killing
too
the
far.
planet anyway. You know the amount of servers they need to run the basic things. They're killing the planet just to run it. And the more they advance, the more they'll kill the planet.
There's no need for AI.
Your science
even the gaming sign behind me does not agree with AI. So I'm dipping. But no, I agree. Sora AI 2, guys, thought we'd cover it. It's a very bad idea, and we hope
I just ask you guys to
stops.
stop using it.
Yeah, stop using AI. Just touch grass. Go and touch grass. Climb a tree. Jump in a
make
pond.
something yourself.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But anyway, news of the week over, guys. Let's move on to possibly one of my favourite segments of this podcast. Am I the arsehole, Eli?
Hello.
We both have an arsehole story, as we do every week, guys. Just to brief you, we will both read, guys, from the Reddit thread a story from Am I the Arsehole? And we're going to think together, are they the arsehole? And you guys can let us know in the comments as well. Eli, I think we should start with you.
Sure, yeah, sure.
What's the title of yours?
The title is Am I the arsehole for asking why my coworker wears makeup every day?
Okay.
Interesting title, but we shall see if
let's read it again.
Deserved or not.
Just for
Am I the arsehole for asking why my coworker wears makeup every day?
Let's hear the story.
Okay. So I, 29 male, was at work during a pretty long meeting with a few other coworkers. One of my coworkers is new, late 30s, female. And the conversation steered around our professional experiences and history. Pretty standard, I guess. Midway, during reviewing some boring stuff, this coworker asked me with a smirk, "Can I ask you a question?" Since we were talking about our professional lives, I was like, "Yeah, sure, what's up?" And she followed with, why do you always wear hats? Now, I'll be honest, I'm bald. However, I like my baldness. I started balding at 21 and I was like, fuck that, and just shaved it off instead of trying to style my hair in any way to hide it. Also, since my hair is super curly and compact, it just wasn't going to be an option. In college, people loved it. Said I had a good head shape and said I looked like Terry Crews, Shaquille O'Neal, or The Rock. Not sure about that last one though.
No.
So I was pretty confident with it. But when I turned 25, I started being mistaken for 30 because of the bold cut. So I started wearing hats pretty much everywhere. Grew a collection for all situations, work, gym, social life. Anywhere besides weddings and funerals. And with hats on at 29, I'd been mistaken to be as young as 22. The plan was to wear them until 30, and then cut back when my head matched my age.
Fair plan.
Anyway, this coworker asks, why do you wear hats every day? To be fair, it's a corporate setting, but it's also tech. We're in marketing, so it's 2025, smart casual. It's allowed. No one really cares. I responded, I like hats, and she said, but every day? So I said, yeah, I'm bald. I like my head shape, but I don't look like I'm 35, so I wear hats for now. Plus, I look good in them. Now, I wasn't thinking, and she's probably around this 35 age or older, so I may have offended her with that, but she replied, 29 and wearing hats every day to hide? Wow. This struck a nerve with me, so I responded, well, since joining, I've seen you wear makeup every day, even casual Fridays or on your work from home team calls, so why do you wear makeup every day? There was a muffled giggle, but it's clear the atmosphere was tense. She got heated and said, that's a sexist question. I said, how? Other women in the office don't wear makeup every day, and my boyfriend sometimes wears makeup when we go out to our high-class events. He just doesn't do it every day, so why do you wear makeup every day? She got heated and silent, and one of the other co-workers went back to focusing on their desk. I feel like her and I are not on the best of terms now. She will not talk to me anymore. So, am I the arsehole for asking why my co-worker wears makeup every day? Sorry if I butchered that a little bit.
No, I think you read it nice. Okay, I need to think about this. I'll be honest with you. I don't think he was the arsehole. Because no, she had a valid point at first. Like, it's nothing wrong with asking out of curiosity. Like, what's wrong with why do you wear hats? Like, yeah, you know, even if they're co-workers, they know each other to that extent. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think she kind of crossed the line when she was like, yeah, but you know, wearing it every day. I mean, I don't know the context. If she was kind of joking about it, then I feel like I think there's two ways this can go. If she was being kind of putting him down, like she was actually trying to put him down, it's hard because
it seemed like it. Yeah.
But in the UK, you say things like that all the time out of sarcasm, and it's just a joke.
I don't think you say like I don't know. Let's say if you wearing glasses, I don't know something. Oh, you're 20 and you're wearing glasses.
What'd she say again?
It's a weird thing to say, you know.
Was she saying, "Oh, you're still wearing hats and you're 20"? What was it? What did she say again?
It was. Let me find it. Sorry. Yeah. So he told her she's bold.
Yeah.
He told her he's bold.
You're bold.
And then she said 29 and wearing hats every day to hide. Wow. So she's kind of making fun of his boldness, I guess, hiding it, you know.
Yeah. I know. I think. Yeah. It's really hard because in some situations, I feel like that's kind of just having a bit of playful banter, but and he obviously the thing is, he said it struck a nerve. Thing is, I don't think he's an arsehole for it. I think we all get pissed off that some things people say, and I mean, he got a valid point. I mean, she did point out an insecurity of his, so why can't he point out an insecurity of hers? You know, and it's clear. Obviously, he's mentioned that he's insecure about it because he has to wear a hat to his one look older. That's an insecurity he's shared with us, and she obviously has been seen wearing makeup all the time at events that aren't even needed to. So I think it's only fair that he takes a dig at her makeup.
I think from the title alone, you think, well, it's an arsehole thing to do, asking why you wear makeup. But
there's context, yeah.
There's a context behind it, and it kind of makes it justifiable, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
so I'd say no, not the arsehole, just defending yourself, you know.
Yeah,
So
I think he should have just got a razor and shaved all her head off and been bowled together.
Yeah, join the club. Yeah.
Shaved her hair off. Yeah, join the club, woman. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's the arsehole. You know.
Yeah.
Don't feel too bad about it. She probably just She didn't speak without using her brain, so
Hmm.
no problem. Yeah, okay. That's what we think. Yeah, we both agree. Let us know, guys, if you agree. For my story, let me just open the phone. Okay, so this is the title. Am I the asshole for not wanting my mum to move in with me? I'll say it one more time. Am I the asshole for not wanting my mum to move in with me?
Interesting. Okay.
Yes, let's read. I, 27 female, lived in a toxic house my whole life. Since I turned 18, was when it became the most toxic. My older sister, 30, got pregnant twice and then abandoned by her children's father, and she came back to live in the house. Since then, she's been in trouble, and my mum never held her accountable for it. She would stay out all night and leave the kids with us for days, and even on days where they had to go to school, she would lie and say she was at work and leave the kids. My mum would be so angry and furious, yet when my mum would come out, she would let it go. But when my sister would come out, she would let it go and the anger would disappear. I was always an issue more than my sisters, according to my mum. I was working part-time and my mum complained I needed to get a job full-time. I got a full-time job 3 years ago. My oldest sister, 35, had never worked a full-time job in her life, and it never bothered my mum. Since I was always an issue, I would leave the house and stay with another guy, and she made a big deal out of it. She told me the next time I leave again, I'll be kicked out. So I could no longer stay at the guy's house anymore. My sister, however, could do what she wanted. My sister has been on leave from work, she claims, since 2023, and hasn't been to work since. Okay. My mum believes she's been on leave while everyone believes she got fired. My mum never confronts her, but yet complains to me about how she's not working and she's getting a bit too much. She gets disability checks for her 2 kids, so I guess she's living off that. When I say checks, I mean the actual money checks. She never watches the kids, just sleeps all day while the mum watches them. My mum is now ill and uses it as an excuse as to why she won't confront anyone, yet still tries to control my life. She can't go out alone unless it's a doctor's appointment. On days I'm off work, she wants to go places and get out of the house to get away from my sister, who's 30, instead of confronting her. She complains the whole time. I'm getting a house built at the moment, and it's supposedly supposed to be done in November this year. My mum is more excited than me. She said a few times to my sister, this place is toxic, I'll just go and stay with me and sleep on my couch. She's already made plans and she's just staying there for a few nights, but what she's really doing is leaving the house to my sister and just coming to stay with me. It's unfair because my mum started all of this, and now that it's getting worse, she wants to jump ship. Sorry, the words cut out. She wants to jump ship and say and criticise me. Sorry, the bloody thing's in the way. There we are. I have to do this. Let me read that again. She wants to jump ship with one. What's happened here? She wants to jump ship with the one she criticised. That's it. And more harder than the most. Hope you guys understood that. Did you understand that?
I understand. Yeah.
Yep. So obviously, this woman, she's grown up in a very toxic household. Sister's doing all that shit, and the mum seems to be showing favouritism, which is quite clear.
Well, yeah, the mum didn't put her foot down with the favourite daughter, and then when it's gotten so bad, she's still not put her foot down and says she's just going to go run off with the one she treated lawfully the whole time. So no, you're not the arsehole for not wanting your mum to live with you. If I was in this situation, I would just be blunt and say, no, you cannot live with me.
Yeah.
If I was her, I would have just cut them off and said, until you guys sort yourselves out and change, you've made my life hell. I'm finally free, and so I'm not coming back to you.
I don't think she's the arsehole. She's very right. I think she's very right to have that opinion. I think it's a common problem in most. I mean, I know people and have been in same sort of situations where people have their parents have just been so controlling of them, and it happens. It happens, and I think it's just that with some parents, it's their problem. They need to stop. Other parents have got like attachment issues, but I think every parent, and I don't speak from experience because I'm not a parent myself, but having not going too deep, but having a similar situation to me, I believe that parents need to realize that their kids are not 5 anymore most of the time. Let them go. Do what they want to do. That is the whole point of parenting. Parenting isn't about controlling, it's about loving. That's the whole point of parenting.
Yeah, loving and supporting is what they should do.
Exactly.
Not dictating.
When you're 23, leave it alone, guys. Stop controlling. But yeah, I think it's a common universal problem. A lot of people grow up in very controlling households and feel suffocated, and this household's even more toxic because you can see favoritism here, and the mother's being very rude to this lady, and now she's like, I really don't like this mum. The fact she's like, just making plans. Like, I'm assuming I'm just gonna go and live with you now. Like no, fuck off.
Yeah, I would just say
go.
No,
don't live with me.
I'm leaving, and I'm leaving you guys behind because you've dragged me down my whole adult life.
Yeah,
so
it really pisses me off. Yeah. I don't think you're an arsehole, and I hope your mum does not move in with you. Kick her out. She's threatened her to kick. She threatened to kick her out of her house, right? She said that her mum threatened to kick her out. Just do the same. But this is my house now. I've got it built. Exactly. You got it built yourself. It's yours. You paid for it. Do not let her in. She needs to learn. Yeah. Anyway,
if she keeps coming back, just call the police. Get a restraining order.
Yeah. Literally. Just because she's your mum doesn't mean she owns your life and has to live with you. Okay. Exactly. And that is the arsehole story over. Before we continue with the last 2-3 segments of this podcast, we're going to have a quick ad break and then we'll be back. Time for the ad. Hello. Sorry, did I startle you? I bet I did, because I just interrupted your favourite podcast to listen to, the Not My Cup of Tea podcast. Don't worry, I'm not here to take up much of your time. It's just the host, Judah Terry, chiming in to say a little quick reminder that if you do have any confessions of your own, or stories that you think you really are too embarrassed to tell to your own friends, then don't worry, because you can tell them to me and Eli. Just send them in to notmycupofteapod@gmail.com. That is notmycupofteapod@gmail.com. And if you really do want to be made super anonymous, just tell us in the email that you don't want your name read out, and therefore we can go ahead with your confession with no one knowing. But until then, we are looking forward to your confessions. Back to the episode. And we're back from the ad break. Now on to our second to last segment, which is Spill the Tea, where we read out some crazy confessions from the internet, where we both choose one each. Should I start, Eli, with my first confession?
Yeah, go ahead. You begin.
Okay, let's begin. So, my first... it's my only confession. I don't have more than one. My confession is... the title is, I did something with my neighbour, and I'm quite regretful over. That's what it says. I did something with my neighbour that I'm quite regretful over.
Seems sus. Okay.
It does seem a bit sus. So let's find out if it is. I'm a man nearing my 40s, and I've had very few girlfriends over my life, even less sex. In all, I've slept with about 3 different women, with the last one being more than 6 years ago. A woman who lives in the same apartment as me is named Jasmine, and I heard from a friend that she once slept with her as she gets around. I wanted to talk to her at the very least to see what would happen. Oh, I'm not a desperate guy. I admit I was having severe blue balls, and I didn't want to pay for a service. I mean, okay, good thing he's not trying to pay. Jasmine and I would sometimes wave and say hi, and she lives only about 5 units away. One day I caught her outside smoking a cigarette, so I started a conversation with her. Eventually, she invited me over to her place, and I was getting the vibe that we might have sex. I was excited, but nervous. Finally, she said she wanted to see my junk, so I agreed and showed her. She said it was okay, which kind of made me uncomfortable. Not sure what I was thinking, but I decided to back out at that moment and leave. She said, okay then, and I left without any sex. We still run into each other and say hi, but I can tell the vibe is different. I feel sex guilt and regret now. I feel like I've created an awkward tension between her and I basically ruined any chance at any kind of relationship at the very least with her. And that's the confession.
Well, I mean,
Poor guy.
I don't know who I can really pity. I mean, if the word around the street like that girl was easy, and she was then asking to see his chart, then yeah, she was easy. But the fact that this guy's so sleazy that he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go talk to her for that reason only. You're both weird people.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel on one hand I feel like he just needs some sex. Yeah. He just needs a woman.
You could just go on a dating app.
Yeah, and a dating app. Yeah, but
just
it's like
people.
he's turned to his
or go
neighbour.
to bars, just like chat with people. You know, meet.
That's got to be the worst though. Think about it. That's gonna be the worst
kind
of situation.
Really
dating your neighbour.
Yeah,
if you date your neighbour or you're sleeping with your neighbour and it doesn't work out, then you're stuck.
Exactly.
You got to see them every day, live next to them.
Well, even now, he was saying it is awkward and uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's worse though. Like they didn't even do anything.
Much worse than
he just showed her and went.
Yeah.
Like
she showed her, she went, "Oh, that's all right," and then you went, "I don't want to do this anymore." That's the weirdest situation ever.
It's like a dream, like it's fever dream. It just doesn't make any sense. It's just so awkward. It shouldn't have happened. That's really awkward. Like if you did the deed, then I'd be like, yeah, it's weird, but you've still done the deed. But you she showed her, and she's just like, it's all right, mate. Like, it's all right. And he's like, no, I don't want to do it anymore. You offended my balls.
Yeah, that's such a. I mean, they're both weird people, but
yeah, that's some confession. I can't lie. That is some confession right there. But anyway, yeah, let us know, guys, if you've done anything worse. Eli, over to you. What confession have you got?
All right, I've got a pretty short one. So the title's pretty long. Right. I suggested 2 of our staff to do a project together. I knew it would fail, but I'm pretending I didn't know that they have personal issues. They've both quit.
Okay, I understand.
You got that?
Yep, got that.
Both of these people are toxic as fuck, forever complaining about each other despite both being very similar. They pretend they're good friends. I also know that from gossip, they both attempted to date the same person from a workplace. It's a bit of a love triangle thing. They're also 2 low performers from a high performing team. They will brag about their team despite the fact they're skating by on others' performance. So I nominated them in a managers meeting to work together on a project that will collate evidence of performance, tactics and results and then present back to other teams and the management. They had a project leader. It was a 4-week project. We're in week 3 and both have entered complaints about the other person and the leader. They both received feedback on the poor work of the project and have had a huge fight over the relationship drama. Yesterday, both were taken to a mediation meeting and both decided to walk out. I knew all of this would happen as I worked closely with their department manager and knew they were poor workers, lazy and toxic. So I guess the confession there is basically got 2 people fired of their own volition, though.
I think that was a very smart thing to do.
Big brain move, because if you keep them around, try and make them better, maybe then you'd bring down your high performer, good workers. Because if they have to work with these 2 toxic people who don't do good work, might bring them down, and then you lose the good people. So I mean, you haven't really done anything wrong there. You've kind of
I like that.
You've put 2 toxic, lazy workers together and let themselves explode.
Yeah, you've basically dig their own hole.
They had enough and
dig their own hole. Yeah, that's what I mean. They've just. I like that. I think that's very sort of professional way of dealing with things, and it's kind of smart.
Indeed,
it's just look, it seems to me that these people, you don't need them though. It's just like a way of lopping the weeds off without offending anyone. They just leave themselves because you make them realise how bad they actually are together, or how they are as workers. I think that's I like that. That's actually that's quite amusing. If I'm ever the CEO of a company and I see 2 arseholes working and I don't like,
rather than just fire them, stick them together
in a room,
make them hate each other so much that they leave. Problem solved.
That's a new way to deal with stuff. Yeah, guys, I think that's 2 big confessions. Tell us, guys, what you think. Which one was your favourite, and also let us know if you've got any worse. Again, little plug.
Yes,
send them in.
Your confessions.
Give us your confessions. But on to our last segment, Eli. Is this your cup? Oh, less seconds to last. Is this your cup of tea? We're still getting used to the plan, but yeah. But we is this your cup of tea? Well, in this segment we basically discuss hot takes and agree or disagree or discuss.
Yeah. So today, I want to hear your hot takes and we can discuss.
Okay. Right. So my hot takes. Okay. So the first one I want to talk about is the royal family of the UK. And now here's the thing. I had a little bit of a joke. I messaged you on WhatsApp and I was extreme. I was like, get rid of the royal family. Okay, I don't stand by that opinion.
I
right?
defended them.
Yes, you did. I don't actually want to get rid of them.
I'm not a big fan of them, but I don't see the benefit of really removing them. You know?
The British royal family. Right, they've been here for decades. Right, they've been here for centuries, I think. Centuries and decades, all of it.
Generations, of course.
Generations, right? They've always been in the UK, and they've always had a prominent power within like. I mean, I was watching a documentary on the royal family recently, and I've also seen a really good dramatization of the Queen, which is called The Crown. It's quite good.
Of course,
yeah. It's quite boring, but it's all right. But here's the thing. It's basically the royal family have always been a very important part of British culture. Everyone knows them. Everyone's like, "Oh, have you met the Queen? You're British." I'm like, "No, not everyone who's British meets the Queen." I have. No, you haven't.
I have. I'm not like personally shook a hand, but I've seen her, like in person. I saw the King as well.
I've given up, when foreigners ask me. You've seen the King as well.
It's called just being in London. If you live in London, yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, though, right? I love how you said that because a lot of foreigners ask me, like, I've got my foreign friends or online friends. They're like, "So, have you met the King?" I'm so fed up of saying no that I'm just like, "Yeah, I have tea with them every Friday. Yeah." And I make them believe it. I'm like, you know what? In British culture, we all go and have tea with the King every Friday. And they're like, "Oh man, really? What?" I'm like, "No, twats, all of you. You don't understand the sarcasm behind it." But no, I don't. I don't dine with the royal family.
It is a privilege if you get to meet them. Yeah.
It is, I guess. But the thing is, I loved our Queen. She was lovely. She was a lovely Queen, and she ruled for so long. And when she kind of passed away, that's when I kind of forgot that the royal family existed. I'll be honest. I want to be careful what I say because I don't want to be dishonouring the king of my country on my podcast.
It's fair enough. Like the Queen, obviously, we all knew and loved the Queen, and now that she's gone, obviously we have a king. He's lovely, sure, but like. It's not the same,
I mean, he has a lot of controversy around this king. Yeah.
Well, that's from the past anyway, and it's not. If you knew the story really, like you would kind of understand it. I feel like people. I do
understand both sides. I think a lot of people don't like him.
Look at Diana, and they don't really look at Charles.
Yeah. Obviously, Diana. The thing is, he never loved her. That's what they say. Because obviously, he was. The thing is, he was in love with Camilla the whole time. He was forced to marry her. Yeah, which is the facts, guys.
But that's the thing. I hate that people blame him. Like, "Oh, he didn't love her and she died. And I bet he was happy when she died."
They weren't letting him marry who he wanted.
Neither of them asked to marry. Like it was a set up thing. Like arranged. Yeah.
So it was asking for trouble.
You can't blame either of them. You can't blame either of them.
Exactly. Yeah, a lot of people obviously though are in favour of Princess Diana. I get it. She was quite a nice woman, I guess. But
she was lovely. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. She was. It was tragic what happened, but at the same time, people sadly, a lot of people don't like Charles, the King Charles.
For that reason, really.
For that reason.
But again, it's not.
I'm not bothered, to be honest. I don't care. But the thing is, I don't know. I just feel like looking back lately, I'm like, this is the point I'm trying to make. The royal family, what do they actually do when it comes to ruling? Because obviously he's got the title as king, but he doesn't actually rule the country. Let's be honest, he doesn't. The people that rule the country
because we're a democratic country.
Yeah, we're democratic. Keir Starmer and the government run the prime minister. They run our country into the ground.
Praise be to Big Knobhead.
Yeah, praise be to King Knobhead Keir Starmer. Basically, the king is. I've noticed it's just like he doesn't have any power when it comes to ruling. Now I do know his role. He is charitable, does like charity events, etc., etc. But I've just come to a thought. But like, if we're going to call him the king and the royal family, right, the actual king of the ruler, he's not really though, is he? I don't know.
It's an honorary title, really.
Does he deserve
calling him the king? Like, he's the king. Well, he's born into it. It's tradition. It's keeping our heritage and our tradition alive. Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, but they also get hundreds and thousands of our tax money as well.
Well, not really. No.
They do though. They're rich.
But if you think about it, it's probably pennies to us though. Yeah, they're rich, but that's their generational wealth. There's more. We don't pay them.
No, we pay. Doesn't our tax go towards?
Yeah, we pay them apart, of course, but we pay the government that. It's the government's decision what to do with it. So we're not like we're giving it straight to them. We give it to the government. The government does what they want to do with it. So you can't blame the royals for
No, we don't blame them, but
they
do
get
we
paid
need...
to sit around and do nothing. Well,
Yeah.
no, they do lots of things with that money.
Well, there was a lot of
And
controversy about
it's
the
not-
royal yacht, wasn't there? The royal yacht actually got decommissioned because people were upset that the royal family were using a yacht that was so much money.
Yeah.
That was taxpayers' money, and that got
But
decommissioned.
again, you've got to look at it like it's not like the royal family are like, give us your money. No,
No.
the government decide that. Again, be angry with the government, not the royal family.
Yeah, it is the government. I'm
They're
not
just
really
chilling.
angry with them, but I don't know. Do you
They're enjoying
think?
their lives?
Do you think we should continue to have the royal family and?
I think we should, because it brings in a lot of tourism, obviously, and it's
What about-
nice to have some kind of. I mean, you always talk about British culture. It's nice to have some kind of culture that we can always rely on. I'm saying, like, yeah, supporting the royals and having ceremonies and when it's the birthdays and whatnot. Obviously, like, I'm not a massive fan. I'm not going to lie in the streets and wave at the king. I'm not like that. But I'll watch it on the telly. I'll appreciate it. I enjoy the jubilees we had for the Queen. I enjoy these events that kind of bring communities together. And even if I'm not a massive fan of them personally, like I don't know all about them, I appreciate having them there. It's nice to say, like, yeah, I'm British. We've got a king. We've got a queen. We've got this.
Do you think they need more power, though? Do you think they need more
No.
power and say? No?
No. I think maybe a little bit more, in the sense that it would be nice if they could just dethrone Keir Starmer. But,
yeah, I mean, I thought he has the
other
power
than
to dissolve Parliament, which would be... By the way, which sounds like a big word, but they can't. They can and they can't. But if they do that, especially in an immediate re-election, you can...
It has to be an emergency. Like,
It has
if
to be an
Keir Starmer
emergency,
literally
yeah.
said, I'm giving all our money to America for no reason,
Or I'm a
you're all going to
Nazi
be
or
homeless,
something,
then of course
yeah.
immediately the royal family would say,
Yeah.
what are you doing? No. But
Yeah.
they have to be obviously politically neutral. So they are not allowed to say, I don't agree with your policy. They have to be neutral. So only if
It's only a
Keir
serious
Starmer literally
situation you can
decides to
do
kill
that.
the country, they can't and get involved.
Yeah.
So it sucks. Obviously, they pass laws. They have to sign and pass laws, but the government's in charge. We're a democratic country. We vote in our leaders.
That's
we don't
right.
get to. If it was a king, it wouldn't be democratic because
I think I
we don't
understand
vote
what
for
you're
the
saying. It only came to my mind is because I was talking to my foreign friend and they were saying, well, what does the king actually do? If he's the king, why isn't he ruling the country? And that's what made me think. I was like, that is a good point because he doesn't actually do that much in terms of ruling.
other than
So
charity
is he the king?
work and
Is he the
obviously
king,
meets
though?
with important people.
Yeah.
He is still our king, but
But
times have changed. We're no longer in medieval times.
he's not the
or
king. He's the king.
Victorian era. Even in the Victorian era and stuff like that, we were advanced enough to have a government and
Be modernised.
democracy.
Be
We were not
modernised.
ruled by Queen Victoria still. She had more power back then, of course, but we still had a government.
Yeah. I think we
So-
have modernised to an extent, which is okay. It's different
Of
times.
course,
but...
it's been centuries. We can't be like, oh, why hasn't the king got power? He hasn't had power for centuries. It's just the way it is.
We
Times
need the king
change.
to ban AI. That's what we need him for.
We do.
Ban
yeah.
AI! Out with it. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, that's that over, I guess. Guys, let me know if you're British. What do you think of the royal family? Let us know. My last little cup of tea I wanted to talk about was a little rant. Obviously, it's similar actually to the one you spoke about last week. And it's comments on YouTube. It's comments on.
Okay.
I mean, you were saying about last time how someone was undermining a musician's abilities by just saying, no, it's a wrong note. It's the wrong, thinking they know it, and they get tension for that. I've just noticed sometimes I wonder when I see someone's comment on any video, it could be mine, it could be someone else's video. I look at the comments and you see some comments and you're like, who are you behind that comment? Because what you've just written is utterly disgusting, you know?
Yeah.
That is such a vulgar, vile, disgusting thing to say. And it could be about anything. And it's so sad because when you make a video or you do something online which gets lots of traction, and again, I just spoke about earlier, I uploaded a very harmless video of me and my girlfriend eating spicy noodles from Thailand. Ramen, actually, I keep saying that. Ramen. I think 80% of the comments were all right. Normal.
Yeah.
But then there was 20% of the comments were just being so disgusting and vile towards my girlfriend. And again, this kind of points into the last conversation, saying things like lady boy, calling her it, check between its legs. I'm not going to go into any more detail because it's just not right. I should be saying.
There's just no reason for the intent to be so hateful, but it is. You know?
I'm not going to act though. I don't want to act like I'll cry. I don't. I just don't care about those comments. But at the same time, I have that thought where I'm like, I sometimes think like, what? what is wrong with you? Like, do you feel like you can comment that about someone else that you don't even know? It's so disgusting and vile. And I've seen it. We all know it. We're all on the internet. We see it all the time. And you see certain things that are serious, maybe, and there's always going to be one person mocking a serious event, mocking it. It's just, I don't know, a little rant. I just feel like just some shit people out
there.
Enough,
It's the same again. Continuation from last week. That's why I haven't really got anything this week because I've got more music stuff, but I can save it for the future.
You can save it for the next episode.
It's basically the same thing, but yeah,
we just angry at the internet, you know. That's what we are.
Pretty much. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah. Stop being. Yeah, I can't say the same.
All we can do is ignore it and just.
We can. Yeah. That's right. Anyway, yeah, guys, just don't read the comment. Anyway, that is it. That is my cups of tea over. But
lovely.
Yeah. Do you want to see the last segment? Right, which is this Fix Your English, Mate, a very short segment where we just bring up an English word that has come up in Japanese English. I don't understand the context to this. Eli, do you want to read out what it says, and I'll put it up on screen. It's
I'll
two
put it
words.
Up on screen. It's simply 2 words and 3. Looks like
Japanese characters, I believe, or Chinese kanji.
Chinese, kanji.
I think it's kanji.
I think it's kanji. It says "fuck vegetables." Which is a very, it looks like it's in a hospital as well, which is strange. Like the ceiling looks like a school or a hospital, but it says "fuck vegetables." Sorry.
That's it. Just fuck vegetables. Yep. Why? I want to know why.
You sent me that, and you were like, "What does this mean?" I'm like, I haven't got a clue.
Yeah, this is what's made me amused.
We're trying to figure out what we could obviously translate it, but we're trying to just figure out what is it actually about, because it doesn't look like it's a restaurant.
It looks like a shop. You know the shop ceiling. That's what makes me think. Like, it looks like the ceiling of a shop, like a superstore.
No, it reminds me of a school or a hospital because they have those square tile. You'll see it on the screen now. But I don't know.
Like, what's going through the mind? Let's try and think. What scenario? What would you do, Eli? Right, if you're walking into a school,
maybe like a hospital cafeteria or a school cafeteria.
Yeah, what would you do if you saw that like hanging from the wall? For the video listeners, it was on screen about a few seconds ago. Yeah. What would you do? Would you be like...
I don't know, I'd just be very confused. I'd be looking at like... Huh?
Well, I agree, Eli. We don't like vegetables. I don't think we should eat them. They're ridiculous. We don't need greens.
You should always eat your greens.
Oh, all right then, Dad.
Always.
No, never eat your... I'm joking, we should eat our greens. But I thought it was just quite a funny thing. Guys, tell us what you think of the context. And also, let us know if you want us to keep in the Fix Your English bit. It's kind of experimental, but I wanted to sort of see how it works. But anyway, Eli, that is all for this week. We've covered a whole range of subjects.
Coming to an end now,
Yeah, indeed. And guys, we hope you enjoyed this episode number 2 now of the Not My Cup of Tea show.
2 of many. There'll be many more to come.
That's right. Now, we do want to obviously read your emails out, guys, but we need them from you. We only read them out when you send them in. So, guys, please do send in your questions and confessions to our email address, which I'll say in a second. But yeah, Eli, anything else you want to say before we close off?
No, I think we had just a pretty casual episode and just yapping away as usual.
As usual.
But I think next time, obviously, exciting news for my future, my YouTube channel. Exciting news for you going back to Thailand when you return. Of course, you have many more stories to tell.
Many more stories. I'll be uploading YouTube videos as well. Quick cheeky plug. I'll be uploading some shorts and TikToks of my travels. So go and check that out, guys. But yeah, guys, in the meantime, if you enjoyed this episode and want more tea, then please subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and if you're listening on audio, please follow us as it helps us out greatly and reaches more listeners. Also, please do send in your questions and confessions to notmycupofteapod@gmail.com. That is notmycupofteapod@gmail.com. It's even the link in the description, so you can't miss it. Do send in those confessions. But until then, it's a goodbye from me.
And a goodbye from me.